That's cool. That's exactly. What's going on, everybody? I'm the father.
I'm the son.
I'm the daughter.
This is G Clan. What's going on, people? We're doing the live thing, coming back. This is going to be a permanent thing this time. We talked about it, crunched the numbers, put the papers together. This is it. What's going on, DJ Mania? Today's topics are...
I will be covering Vic Mensa with a diss on X.
SBK, which is a dance coach.
And I'm going to be talking about New York City and the 3 days we had without not one killing. So that topic first. They say no news is good news. New York City went 3 days without not one killing, not one shooting. Our city is pretty big, man. New York City, we're populated with 8.6 million people here in New York City. And the fact that we didn't have not one shooting in the entire weekend, that goes back as far as 1993 that has been recorded the entire weekend. So that's dope for us. Becca, what's up? Hi, baby. At the end of the day, it's huge for our city. Although de Blasio was not giving the city enough credit because he said, thanks to the NYPD. And if you live where I live and you from where I'm from,
if you're from the inner city,
you know NYPD is not the cause of that. If anything, NYPD is the reason why people are killing each other and we have a high death rate. So shout out to the members or the real New Yorkers that live here, that are from here, that are kind of putting their feet down and stepping up and fighting for their communities. Because at the end of the day, community is what it's about. We're a family, right? We're family first, and then your community comes second. So at the end of the day, if your family is together, your community will follow. And shout out to New York City.
What makes it big is that it's 26 years. Like
25, I think.
25,
26.
25, 26. Like, that sounds long. So imagine, like, the killings that happen over here. And then just 1 day of peace. That's going to bring some... I feel like it's going to bring some change.
It was 3 days.
It's 3 days.
3 days. An entire weekend. So, yeah, you know what, though? You're probably right. The fact that happened and it was... Unfortunately, the following day, a man here in the Bronx, 25-year-old man, got shot in the leg to kind of,
stop the rain,
ruin the streak. But hey, listen, man, I'll take 3 days over no days anytime. So, what do you think about that?
Way better than what's going on now.
Way better than what's going on now. You heard it first from heaven. Way better than what's going on now. It is the truth, though, man.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope. Shout out to all the New Yorkers. Shout out to the Knicks. They beat the Hawks last night, even though I'm not a Knicks fan. Yeah, they blew the Hawks out. I think it was 126 to 110 or 111. But shout out to them. Shout out to my Celtics, too.
I don't watch basketball.
But
shout out to my Lakers, even though I'm not a Laker fan. LA Braun for putting the Warriors down. Ingram.
Next topic, man. Next topic.
All right. This next topic.
Wasn't there a lockdown today? Our lockdown on 135th.
What school is that?
No,
I ain't know.
135th Street. 135th Street.
Oh, nah, not that I remember.
Yes, there was. I got in the Citizen app. There was a notification.
That's another thing. You guys should really download that app, Citizen app.
Word.
It's a great app, especially if you live in the inner city like we do. It gives us all the alerts about what's happening. It's not a great way to know you're safe, but to know family or those with kids that what's happening around their area, like where they're at. That's a very good app. Thank you for the creators of that app.
Word. We talked a couple of videos ago. We talked about what was that? What was that video that we talked about with the sexual offenders? Watchdog. I think it was Watchdog, if I'm not mistaken. So. The Citizens app is pretty much the same thing. It's the same concept. It's a dope concept. The fact that you get to see what's going on in your area, you get to see what's happening in your neighborhoods. Unfortunately, you get updates of what's going on the phone, and people want to run to those areas with the phones on. Do not do that. Please do not do that. Stay away from those areas. If you get an update and you see or you even hear something happening, stay away. The purpose of the app is to alert you. There's a fire on Kingsbridge right now. The purpose of that is to alert you and let you know what's going on in your area, so you can either move from the area or already stay away from that area.
Schools placed on lockdown and shooters scare. That was 443 West 135th Street. 7 hours.
Hopefully nobody got hurt, nobody got shot.
Yeah.
It's a cool app. It's actually a really good app. So shout out to those creators of that app. Shout out to the developers that came up with that concept. It's a great idea. Yeah.
So I am a huge X fan. I can say that. I listen to all his songs. I like the first album. I like the second one. It's sad that he passed away, but the topic I want to talk about is Vic Mensa and the diss he made towards X at the BET Award. It was the Hip Hop Award.
It was the I think it was the BET Hip Hop Awards. Yeah. He
says the only time you bear arms is in a wife beer, loser. Your favorite rapper was a domestic abuser. Basically referencing, X and his previous charge on domestic violence. I think he served house arrest for at community service.
Yeah.
So my thing is, he did have that as his, that's not something he should be, people probably say, but, X did bring a lot of inspiration. He tried to help those around him, before he passed away. And even then, the fact that he's dissing someone who's dead, I feel like that's grimy. Especially since the fact that his mother was there to claim his award. X's mother got on stage to claim his reward.
Can I just say real quick that show is pre-recorded, so that might have happened before X died. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah. The show is literally months and months pre-recorded, so that we're not 100% sure. But in any case, he could have made that response, or he could have came up with that before X passed away. So we're not 100% sure about that, but you're still absolutely right.
I don't know if that was pre-recorded, but even if it was, X died. I think it's about to be 2 months. It's about to be 2 or 3 months now. It's about to be 3 months, I think. And he's run into a lot of problems because of it. I don't think it was a good move.
Mensa?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody wants smoke.
Everybody wants his head now.
Everybody wants smoke.
Trippie Redd, somebody who even doesn't. Him and X had problems. Even told Vince that it wasn't cool. He came for Vince. I don't remember who. Yeah, Mensa. I remember who, but somebody called him after I think an interview or a performance, and they were blacking on him. I forgot who. I seen a video of it. I think it was Meek. No, I don't think it was Meek. It was someone. They got crazy with him.
A lot of people got crazy.
A lot of people went on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever they be on, and they let him know that wasn't a smart move, especially because it's still fresh. Early, still fresh. Like X passing away is still fresh. Like,
I'm gonna tell you something though, man. Realistically, if me and you got beef, and you guys really never had beef, so it's kind of different for you. But if me and you got beef, beef is beef. I'm not gonna change how I feel about you, even after you die.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but it's out of respect.
Some people just don't have respect.
That's why people want his head. Because even those rappers who didn't like him, like Trippie Redd, people who had problems with him, did not come out and say, "Oh, I'm glad he's dead. Your favorite extra abuse." No, they kept silent. They said their regards, even if they had problems with him. That's It's just out of respect.
I get it.
So
I
what
get
he
it,
did
but
was,
not everybody.
but that's
has.
why everybody wants his head.
I
It's
agree. I
disrespectful.
agree.
It wasn't the right move. He didn't put himself in the right position now. Because I don't know who's on his side right now. I don't know who's defending him, but now he has to fend for himself.
Right.
But that's something that I feel it wasn't smart and it wasn't good timing.
Definitely wasn't good
It
time.
wasn't good timing. You say in a cipher.
Doesn't Big Meta have like an album coming out, an EP? Not even an EP, like another album coming out. Something like
I don't even want to hear it. I don't think
I
anybody
mean,
wanna
listen,
hear it.
any publicity is good publicity. If they got people,
6ix9ine Corvettes.
hey, listen, 6ix9ine is a different level.
I mean,
Yeah,
and it's a beast.
I don't get the big deal about the dance, but the dance really isn't a dance.
Dances.
Anyway,
Dance even went to the NFL.
Next topic. Heaven.
Okay. Next topic is
Wow.
SBK.
SBK
SBK
stands for
South Bronx Kids.
Okay. BX stand up.
It's a dance company that I've been dancing with for 8 years.
You can say anything you want.
Anything you want. Yo, listen, if you're watching this, you want to add on, just type it. We're watching.
Pax, we love you.
This is very interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay, I've been dancing with SBK for 8 years. They don't only dance, they also do, they have, dance-wise, they have ballet for babies and older kids. Hip-hop, mambo, salsa. What else? They have contemporary, jazz.
Do you guys have a tone?
They have baton twirling. And they have a band now.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
And a cheerleading.
The one thing I can say I like about SBK, because I've been around them. I've belonged to my little sister shows. They give back to the community, man. They really do. They hold events. They do breast cancer walks. They raise money for not only themselves, but for certain things or for the people around the area. And it's nice. It's very like outgoing. They're outgoing. They're very passionate about what they do.
Yeah, I agree. Like she said, she's been a part of SBK South Bronx Kids for a little more than 8 years now. And the fact that it's a community-based organization and our kids have a place to go, they have a place to be with other kids, they get to be kids, they're not outside in the street all day. Some of the dances are very real, vigorous, workout. And at the end of the day, I said before, sense of community is important, right? She's got a bunch of dance sisters that she spends a lot of time with, and what they bring to the community, I think, if I'm right, is hope, right? Because a lot of kids don't have no place to go to, and when you get to work with SBK and you get to work with Tessie and you get to work with Tessie's kids and you get to work with the dance instructors, you start to build a sense of confidence and they build the community along with confidence, along with relationships. She's got friends now, from SBK now, running 5, 6, 7 years. The program is just getting bigger and bigger as they go along. The growth is real, so shout out to SBK. Shout out to all the programs they got going on. Yep. SBK is a non-profit organization. They're organization. Are they a nonprofit? Oh, they are a nonprofit.
Nonprofit organization.
We travel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, keep talking about it. Keep
big
talking about
events.
We've actually had some of my older dance sisters. They have become things. I have I have a couple people that have done backup dancing for Beyonce.
Nice.
Ashley did, a couple other people. But yeah, they have people come and watch us, and you actually get a future. If you love dancing, it's something that you can make out of your life.
Right. Right.
They even met the mayor, if I was to be correct.
Yeah.
The mayor even
We
donated to
did.
their park.
After Junior died, they did like this little I want to say
And rest in peace,
show.
Sake Jr.
They
In
did
a park.
a dedication to
Yeah,
Junior.
his mom came out. We performed for his mom. We took pictures with his mom. They did a whole poster for him, and we just had kids from that community come support us. We had little kids come and sign up. It's a really good.
How many members right now is SBK?
I want to say older kid wise.
Just in general.
Oh, I don't know about general, but older kids wise, we have 500, but they're still babies that are in St. Mary's.
Yeah. So the community is based in the St. Mary's area of the Bronx. They still work in St. Mary's, right? And then they have a facility, an actual dance studio in Cypress on what?
137 in Cypress.
Nice. If anybody's interested, check them out. They have a website. SBK stands for South Bronx Kids Dance School, Dance Studio, community investors. Whatever you have, you can donate. You can donate to SBK. The director of that program, her name is Tessie. What else?
I want to.
All registrations start in September. Each season starts in September. So our new season just started, which means more kids, more shows, different instructors, which means we're traveling again.
Nice. That they definitely do travel.
Yes.
They definitely do travel.
They went to the Poconos last time.
Like 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Went to the
Poconos, Puerto Rico,
LA.
Cali.
LA.
They went to
Connecticut.
Yeah, DR.
DR.
They went to Florida one time.
Florida. Yeah, so SBK again is a nonprofit organization. If you know anybody who's willing to donate their time, donate clothes, donate instruments, donate money if you want. We would prefer to donate money because the kids need it. There's a lot of stuff that the kids need. Also, the money will go to the facility that they have in Cypress and 137 in Cypress.
We actually don't only dance. This year that just passed, last winter, they did a whole night that they went around 42nd Street, I believe, and they gave clothes to the homeless, food to the homeless. We do breast cancer walks, autism walks.
A lot of charity. Doing a lot of charity work, a lot of community work. That's what the program is based on. The program is literally based on community. So she's absolutely right. They do give in, and they do put in a lot of hours into the community as well. Real quick, you have anything else?
2 more things that's it. That kid Junior, man, may he rest in peace. We didn't cover it and the thing, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. I woke up. My father, he came to me. He showed me this video. He's like, "Yo, listen, like, see this video of this kid, man." So I sat there with Brew, and coming from he isn't that far from us. This place isn't far from us. It really isn't. Maybe a couple of blocks away. He's saying like, it's not a good place to be on. Streets is not a good place to be at. What happened to this kid was devastating. The family, the pain the family had to suffer. It was just tragic seeing a young kid who looks like me, looks like a lot of kids in this neighborhood, be murdered over something like false identity, which is sad.
The case.
Exactly the case. It's sad. But anything else?
So you had 2.
Yes. But this is to end it.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, Junior.
Yeah.
That's the mom, Queen B. Coming home from school.
This is the last thing. I want to end the video with a quote. So the quote for today is, despite the storm, fly up and soar.
Cool.
With that being said, for She Clan, coming back, baby.
We back. Full in effect. Everybody be safe. Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh, yeah,